Hello and welcome to Dawn Vibes Yoga. I know I've been kind of MIA for the past about 2 weeks, but that's just because I've been in school and I'm trying to finish out the end of the quarter, all of my tests and things like that. However, tomorrow is Bodhi Day and I didn't want to miss the opportunity to share with you guys what that is if you don't already know. Bodhi Day is a celebration of when Siddhartha Gautama, the prince, became the Buddha that we know today, or the awakened one. So a lot of people don't know that the Buddha is not his name. His name is not Buddha. We call him Buddha a lot, but his name is Siddhartha Gautama. And he was a prince who was very, very sheltered from the world by his father, the king. And he wanted to explore the world. And when he did that, he ended up seeing some things that he had never seen before. So he saw a sick person, he saw an old person, and he saw a dead person. And he was very alarmed by what he saw, and he wanted to figure out how he can get rid of the suffering. He felt really bad about the suffering that other people were experiencing. And so what he did, and there's a lot more to the story, but essentially he decided to go out and try to figure out how to end suffering, why we suffer, and how we can overcome suffering. And he had a really difficult time finding that out, so eventually he sat under a Bodhi tree, and that is why we call it Bodhi Day. So the Bodhi tree is similar to a species of a fig tree, and it has heart-shaped leaves. So he sat under this tree and he meditated and he said, I'm not going to leave here, or maybe he thought it, I'm not going to leave here until I figure this out, until I figure out how to end suffering. So he meditated, and in that meditation he became enlightened or awake. And he went off and he had a light about him, and people could tell, people could see that he was different. And they asked him, are you a god? Are you a celestial being? Or are you human? And he said, no, I'm awake. And so we celebrate Bodhi Day in celebration of him becoming awake. And this is celebrated on different days for different people in different countries. So some people celebrate on December 8th, like my family. Some people celebrate on January 2nd. It varies. And so there are different ways that you can celebrate Bodhi Day. But how we are doing it in our home, we are having a small dinner, and what we are doing is we are having something called rice pudding. So the reason for this is because after the Buddha was sitting for so long in meditation, he became kind of emaciated. He wasn't eating a lot of food, and a milkmaid came and brought him milk and rice. So this is something that doesn't really require a lot of huge celebration, any big stuff, but just sitting in quiet meditation and prayer and eating something that's similar to what the Buddha ate. So you can do different things. You can decorate, you can give gifts. Gift giving is not like a huge big deal. It's not really a requirement. Some people may get confused and think that Bodhi Day is similar to the Christian Christmas, and that's because we decorate with lights and candles, and we sometimes decorate with ornaments. So this can seem very similar to the Christian holiday, and the background for that, why we do lights and why we do candles, is to represent awake and enlightenment. And the reason why we do ornaments is to celebrate the 3 jewels of Buddhism, and those 3 jewels are the Buddha, who we've been speaking about, the Dharma, which is the truth, and the Sangha, which is the community. So it's a lot of fun, and even though you guys only have one day, if you'd like to celebrate by sitting in quiet meditation and prayer, or even watching a Zoom lecture about Buddhism or about Bodhi Day, then I think it would be a lot of fun, and I would love for you to join me. Let me know in the comments below if you know anything more about Bodhi Day, or if this is something new to you, what stuck out to you, what sounded interesting to you. Thank you so much for watching Dawn Vibes Yoga. May you always be happy and free.